In football, can everything change overnight? Well, what looked like a time bomb about to explode in the Real Madrid locker room took a completely unexpected course. When Mbappé was announced as the club's big star, many believed that Vinícius Jr. would be the main affected. But now, the Frenchman has taken an attitude that can totally change the fate of the Brazilian, and may even make Vini make a drastic decision. And, after all, will Vinícius Jr. renew or say goodbye to the Merengue club? Stay until the end, because this story has impressive twists. Kylian Mbappé's arrival at Real Madrid was a real earthquake in the football world. It was not just a weight hiring, it was a movement that would completely change the team's hierarchy. After all, Mbappé was not alone. He carried with him a fame of star, absolute protagonist, and a complicated history with big names like Neymar and Messi on PSG. Behind the scenes, the buzz was one. Mbappé wants to be the owner of Real Madrid. He will not accept dividing the spotlight. The Spanish press dug that the Frenchman didn't want to be just an elite player on the team. He wanted to be the player. And that worried, especially, Vinícius Jr. The Brazilian had been consolidating himself as one of the team's technical leaders, a real offensive engine, carrying the Meringue attack alongside Rodrigo and Bellingham. But with the arrival of Mbappé, all this could change. In the first weeks, rumors indicated that Mbappé wanted to play on the left, precisely the position occupied by Vinícius. This would mean a direct dispute between the two, something that could generate internal friction and even a crisis in the locker room. And Vini Jr.'s fear made sense. After all, he already knew how the game behind the scenes of football works. If a player like Mbappé requires something, the board would hardly say no. But suddenly, an unexpected turnaround. According to the Football Transfers portal, Mbappé completely changed his posture within Real Madrid. Contrary to popular belief, he no longer has the ambition of occupying Vini Jr.'s position or being the absolute protagonist of the team. On the contrary, the Frenchman found himself playing as a center forward and, according to the source, is happy to continue playing this role. This means that Vinícius Jr. can breathe relieved. He will continue to be the main reference in the left sector of Real Madrid's attack. This unexpected change took everyone by surprise, including the players themselves. The reason? Mbappé's adaptation to the club's style of play and the strong influence of Carlo Ancelotti, who managed to convince the French star to play for the team, not just himself. With this change in Mbappé posture, Vinícius Jr. has a great reason to continue at Real Madrid. The Brazilian was tempted by an astronomical proposal of Arab football. What made him hesitate was precisely the possibility of losing protagonism to the Frenchman. But now, this scenario has changed completely. But there's a problem. Even with Mbappé's change, Vini Jr. hasn't renewed her contract yet. The reason? Wage. Real Madrid is currently trying to balance the salaries of their three main players: Mbappé, Vini Jr., and Bellingham. But Vinícius wants a higher salary than Mbappé. This has become a crucial point in negotiations. Real Madrid, on the other hand, tries to maintain a financial harmony and avoid internal war for salaries. Meanwhile, Saudi Arabia teams continue to keep an eye on the Brazilian star, ready to offer a millionaire contract if negotiations do not advance. What will Vinícius Jr. decide? Will you accept to renew and continue to be one of Real Madrid's leaders, now without the shadow of Mbappé? Or will the money and the desire to be even more valued make it consider a new adventure? Vini Jr.'s future is in his hands, and the next few weeks promise to be decisive. Football is dynamic. A few months ago, everyone thought Mbappé would take Vinícius's place. Now the scenario is different. The Frenchman fitted as a center forward, and Vinícius remains the key piece in Ancelotti's scheme. But will this harmony last? Will Real Madrid be able to balance egos and wages? And especially, will Vinícius Jr. renew, or will it give a surprising goodbye to the club? Leave your opinion in the comments. Do you think Vini Jr. should renew and continue shining at Real Madrid? Or should you look for new challenges? Let's debate. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, activate the bell, and leave the like to stay on top of everything that goes on in the world of football. Until next time!